Alrighty, Reddit insanity, where people post the dumbest things they can possibly think of onto Reddit. I'm Michael.
I'm Noah.
Let's start. Alrighty, for Reddit today, the first one we've got is by Van Millie 2567. This person puts, my roommate only likes Japanese girls. He has never met a Japanese person in his life. Everything he knows he has learned from anime. He has shown me his dating profiles on Mixer USA, which I thought was straight up delusional. But since I didn't want to have an uncomfortable conversation with him and was certain he wouldn't hit, I didn't bring it up. So, oh damn, you ain't got no faith in this.
Ain't no game.
You ain't ever gonna hit.
Ain't got no faith in that game.
But recently, he actually brought a girl over who looked decent, was really cute. An actual real life Japanese girl
that he kidnapped from the park.
She swings by for his date, and I'm trying so hard to contain myself and want to high-five him so bad. Anyhow, he goes out with her, and turns out she got really weirded out by him because he kept bringing up her anime references, thinking that she would get it and reciprocate. I don't know what to say.
Nani? Is like that. Nani?
And Oni-chan?
Just fucking freaked her out.
They probably had the most, hick version. Oni-chan? I don't know what to say, except I knew it would happen. He's a really nice guy, just that he needs to drop the Japanese girl anime pedestal thing and be more normal. So I sit him down and I start telling him how it's super weird to real females and how they aren't like that, and how it gets out, if he gets out of this mentally, it would definitely improve his chances. He starts crying and doesn't want to talk to me anymore. He also is moving out next week. I lost a friend and someone to help pay the rent.
If I gets up and he walks away, right?
Yeah.
He stops at the threshold of the door, turns around like Nani.
I mean, there's not a bad thing of having a preference, obviously, but you can't
got an obsession though.
Yeah, there's a level of, Alrighty. Next one is by Not Fucking Lesbian.
By a super lesbian.
Exactly. An omega lesbian.
Got a gold star lesbian.
Oh, well, it's a dude, so.
So he says.
I went to a water park with my residential group last week. To be exact, we were in a tropical island in Germany. Tropical island is a pretty big indoor water park resort.
I was about to be like, there ain't no damn, man, that shit's landlocked as fuck. We're in a tropical island in fucking Germany. Did you go, you lying fuck?
If you don't have a map on you, you'll definitely get lost. I left my phone in the lockers near the entrance. I walked to my locker to retrieve my phone and went back to where my group was at. I decided I want to go to the longer way, so...
The longer way? I would want to go the longer way.
So I could explore a little. Unfortunately, this is where I fucked up. I went into the Asia part of the resort.
What?
I guess I walked so confidently that the employees didn't try to stop me.
Well, they started screaming Nazi and trying to kill him with samurai swords?
They started saying Sig Heil.
What the fuck happened? That you freaked out?
I looked around a little and see this older man completely naked by a volcano-shaped building.
Oh.
I shrugged it off since I figured it was the sauna. Here in Germany, it's a very common rule that you have to be naked or in a towel to enter a sauna, so I didn't think much of it.
Prudish Americans. You remember that unfinished business movie?
Yeah.
Gotta get butt-ass naked in the sauna to seal the deal.
Yeah.
And then I forget, like, our bonus not allowed?
I kept walking around and realized that everyone there was either naked or only in a towel. This is what
Is this heaven?
It's all dudes.
Is this super heaven?
This is where I start to realize that I wasn't supposed to be there. I stuck out like a sore thumb. You can only imagine that there's just these middle-aged to old people basically unclothed, and then there's just this visibly confused, clothed emo teenager, because he's 16.
Nani?
They were staring at me like I was staring, and I was staring back.
Imagine being the more awkward one being fully clothed as opposed to the other way.
Yeah. I continued to walk around, trying to find a way out. It took me about 15 minutes to get out of there. I told this story to my group, and they chuckled. However, the most confusing part is how I even managed to enter, because to enter that specific area, you have to pay.
Wow, how do you get through?
Exactly.
How do you pay?
I know this isn't a major fuck up, but it's kind of funny and pretty embarrassing though.
It wouldn't be. Walking around butt ass naked everywhere. Everyone's like, oh, everyone's naked but me.
First comment.
Should I get naked?
First comment, and now you know that nudist areas are always full of people that you don't want to see naked. It's kind of true. It's always a bunch of fat guys. Because they expect a woman to walk in at any time, and they're all just waiting.
So where is she, Tammy?
Alrighty, next one is by Motor Presentation 76.
Are we fucking fancy with the name?
I know. This person puts, cars aren't soundproof.
No.
So I began singing my singing journey a month or two ago. I was ecstatic whenever I finally unlocked my head voice a week ago, and I've been experimenting with it since. I can't do it in my home because the walls aren't soundproof and my family is asleep at night. So every now and then, I'd go to the underground shared garage and do vocal exercises in my car. Sometimes I'd experiment with high note songs too, and today was no different. Did a couple of sirens, sang 2 songs, and then called it a good day of practice and went upstairs. 10 minutes later, I heard the most aggressive bell ringing and door knock. Aggressive.
Jesus, what, they fucking slamming on that fucking doorbell?
When I went to, went to check it out, and it was 2 police officers waiting for someone to answer the door.
I got shot 3 times upon opening the door.
I was hella confused. I opened the door.
Hell no, you deserve to get shot for that.
I know. You said hella, get on the ground.
God, you fucking piece of shit.
I opened the door, and they immediately started explaining how someone in the complex heard what sounded like a car screaming in my car.
A car screaming?
Sorry, a child screaming in my car.
You leave your child in your car, then you come down, all the 4 windows are busted open.
Immediately, I put 2 and 2 together. My mind began racing because, frankly speaking, I am so secretive about my singing that I don't want anyone to know. My family heard the doorbell ring, and I heard footsteps from the top floor, so I calculated that I had a 15-second window to explain and remedy the situation before shit goes sideways. The officer goes, "What was the sound?" And I go, "Me. I've been taking vocal lessons, and the car is the only place I can practice." He got a good laugh, and his buddy he got a good laugh with his buddy and walked away. I slammed the door shut and gave my family half the story since I didn't come up with a lie, or I couldn't come up with a lie. It's so weird, but everyone said weird voices were coming from the car. They wanted to investigate. Then I mentioned that I may have been going through Instagram Reels and laughing too loud in the car.
I've done that before.
They called me a dumbass, and that was that. Cars are a safe space, my ass. Maybe I should just save for a trip to space so I can sing in peace. Yeah, cars are not soundproof, sorry.
La, 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 la.
And then
just fucking screaming at the top of his lungs. Take cover, child. You ever try to do the weird stuff that Nicolas Cage yells in the first Kick-Ass movie? His fucking, the way he reaches a specific tone, screaming like to switch to kryptonite, is so high pitched that there's no way to properly replicate it without me fucking screaming at the top of my lungs. Like that's yeah.
Good Lord.
Like I'll show you the video one day. I'll send you when I'm watching Kick-Ass ever. And like he says now switch to kryptonite, but he fucking screams and it's so high pitched because he got caught on fire.
Oh God.
It's a wild scene.
Next one is by Iced Cum Bubble Balls.
Wow. Didn't even try. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah. This person puts, I have enjoyed pegasms. This is a woman. So
What the fuck is a pegasm?
yes. Where you are in the process of peeing and then hold it back for some time.
It's
So
a
this-
fucking kidney stone?
So this time during my day of summer break, I was extra horny and decided, why not have an actual pee orgasm?
This shit is fucking wild.
I quickly found something to get me going whilst feeling the urge to pee. Long story short, that was one of my most powerful orgasms yet. And then a few moments later, I went to pee and went to bed.
Okay.
A few hours later, I woke up with some mad thirst for water.
Some mad thirst.
I went and guzzled, guzzled.
She ate some goggles. Guzzled some goggles.
I went and guzzled a bottle and thought nothing of it. Shortly, I began feeling abdominal cramps and slight fever, but thought it was just stress. By late afternoon, my slight fever had worsened into full-blown body weakness, insatiable thirst, and a high fever. School was about resuming the next day, and I was anxious I wasn't going to make it to school. I called my mother the next day, and she refused. She rushed. I was going to say she refused to help.
Refused to give a shit.
She rushed over to help me visit the hospital. I carried out a number of tests, which all proved negative. So the doctor said we will try one last test, which came out positive. He found I had a UTI.
A UTI? Yeah, bitch. You've been holding your fucking urine in.
Which I never expected or was even mindful of. And that's why you don't try to peegasm.
Yeah, don't hold your fucking urine for fucking 17 hours straight or whatever the fuck you were doing, girl.
Why would you even do that?
Like, I understand what she means. Like, the peegasm was where, like, you have such an incredible piss, it's almost like an orgasm.
But she
like, fucking really did.
She ramped that shit up. Yeah. Next one is by Kiva Rosenberg.
So it's fucking piss where you have to hold on to something. Like the edge of a, you know what I mean? Like you gotta
been holding it all day.
You put your arm, like your fucking hand on the counter, like, God dang.
This person puts, I teach a group of HIIT class in the evenings. I'm not sure what that is.
HIIT.
It doesn't say what it is. So
HIIT. It sounds like something we had in school.
Probably.
Or like an advanced math program.
It could be. Some of the movements are as difficult or as easy as a participant chooses to make them. So maybe dance?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused.
Depending on whether they genuinely push themselves to work harder or just cruise until we do another movement. Well, I was putting info into the gym computer, so it's some kind of gym thing.
Okay.
Gym computer before the start of class, greeting participants and multitasking as they walked past me. One participant, 40-ish woman, comes in and says hi, and says she's feeling ready for class. I'm still inputting data on my screen, but remembering how she kind of cruised through the class earlier this week. Just matter-of-factly said, okay, I'm glad you're ready because I'm going to ride your ass tonight. Her face.
The call from HR.
If Surprise Pikachu was a human.
Oh, yeah, the little, like,
And what's sadder is it took another second for me to register what I had said, because in my head I only meant I'm going to push you a little harder.
So fucking hard your ass is going to blow out.
She laughed and said, well, I am married, as I clarified and apologized. She was a great sport, though. I think she saw what I was genuinely embarrassed, and she initiated a casual conversation with me right before I started the class. And it did end up pushing her a little bit harder during the class. She pushed herself harder, and she thanked me as she left. So hopefully, no harm, no foul.
The ass took it real well. She was getting really lewd.
There are cameras and microphones in the room, though, so we'll see if I get an email from HR next week.
Sheesh. I did that once. I said something like the worst. Like, okay, so we had these gallons of water, and this one was buying some.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the cap was fucking sunk in. I guess like some other boxes were put on top of it.
Yeah.
That pushed it in. So I tried to push and pull it out for her, right?
Yeah.
And like it was a no-go. They had like 5 minutes, right? So I'm like, sorry, man, I can't get it up for you. And I was uh-oh. I didn't realize until after the fact. We just fucking ignored it.
Well, we know you couldn't get it up, At least for her. She's probably thinking, fuck.
Yeah, so random shit you say is a swear.
Next one is by Fred.
Or like the one time the lady said, like, she'd ask me if I would do her.
Oh, to check her out?
Yeah, would you do me? I'm like, what? What?
That's an option?
No, bitch. I don't know you. I need a parrot.
I need permission slips.
She was so fucking embarrassed.
I would be too. I haven't ever heard that in a long time. I've seen that like on English shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, that must have been what she was watching.
She's seen too many episodes of Keeping Up Appearances.
I guess so.
All right. This person is Fred Eric Norris.
Which is his real name? It's kind of hilarious.
His full name. So early this AM, I ran to the grocery to pick up some steak for dinner and a few other things. Wanted something high in iron, and a quick Google search listed dried apricots as a good source. I recalled apricots are yummy, and fresh thyme has a great...
Yummy. There's a song called Yummy, Yummy, Yummy. I got something in my tummy. I think it's a wholesome song, right? But I was about to butcher by saying, yummy, 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 I got cum in my tummy.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know why. I don't know why. Why did we do this? Why did we loot everything in this world? Why can't nothing be pure? Is what my mom was telling me. Like, why can't nothing be pure? I fucking butchered it immediately.
Isn't it yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy or something like that?
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got...
Which I guess that could mean the same thing.
Because I had that thought in my head to say that.
Yeah.
And then after I was like, why must I destroy all the things that are pure? Like, I can't fucking help myself.
You just fuck it up completely.
I don't even want to either. It just does it. Why?
Yeah, it's yummy, 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 I got love in my tummy.
Well, I fucked that one up.
Oh, now we know you got cum in your tummy. And fresh thyme has a great selection of dried fruits, nuts, and candies. You had a nut in your stomach, didn't you? So I thought this was perfect.
Imagine like you swallow, and like it does like the girl swallows by, like she got pubic hairs going down her throat.
Oh,
Damn it! Why do I do this?
it's making worse and worse and worse.
Why can't I be pure like the beast? Pure.
Sure.
Pure.
Bought 2 packs.
I guess why I shouldn't say that, because they're traumatized in life. So it's
Yeah.
probably not the best thing to say. The unpure.
Bought 2 packs. Hopped into the car, bumping some music with the windows down, great mood, and popped open the plastic container.
Probably like many man.
Which death pawned me.
That's always a random song just comes on.
And ate about 15 of them bad boys.
God damn, it's a lot of apricots.
So I get home and slap some Greek yogurt and granola together, chowed down on a booster for the apricots, and then unknowingly went nuclear and decided it was coffee time.
Oh my God, he fucking must have blown a fucking Chernobyl-sized shit in his fucking bathroom. They probably had to evacuate the whole fucking neighborhood.
This is when the churning and rumbling started. Let's say that my entire day...
His stomach's like, you fool! You fool!
Not even a just what, motherfucker.
What have you done?
All you hear in the background is, no!
The Darth Vader like, no!
Which reminds me, I walked into, for my job, I walked into this one building, right?
Yeah.
And it's one of those kind of restrooms that have those automatic lights. Have you seen those? Where you go in and the lights come on automatically because they're censored.
The flea market has those.
Yeah.
Cheap motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I walked in and I heard from the back, thank God.
Oh man, shut up. They shut up. Why did we take that to the long shit station, man? He's like, finally, I can see how my wiping my asshole. Wow.
Because he's probably getting ready to risk it all.
Like, was that enough wipes or not?
Imagine if you didn't bring a phone or nothing for light either.
I guess he didn't, because he's like, thank Jesus.
All I heard is thank God. And I'm just washing my hands, but it's like, oh, damn.
You hear the aggressive wiping in the back?
Just a...
He's like wiping as fast as he can so the lights don't go out again. That would fucking suck.
I mean, I've had lights go off whenever I'm taking a piss in one, but
not that quick, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Or like it's been on and it doesn't catch you coming in.
Yeah.
Like it still thinks that like it's set for that certain time, so you catch it at that weird time. And then you wave your hand to...
You feel like you're walking down the long hallway, the shit fucking lights shut off. It's like, welcome.
There is a place that does that though, like different warehouses and stuff, where the lights go off after a few minutes. Or as you walk, they brighten back up.
Or as you walk like behind them, they just start turning up. You turn around like, oh God,
oh shit.
And then one of them turns on in the back, in the distance. Just one turns on, some dude with a fucking hatchet. It's like, oh.
No, you look at it, it's like, it's go time, motherfucker.
It's like, it is go time. Fucking lights go out again. Fucking disappears.
All right, this is whenever the churning and rumbling started. Let's just say my entire day was spent in my porcelain office, and thank God I have wet wipes.
Jesus.
PSA: if you see dry apricots, only eat 3 to 4 max.
Yeah. They're great for fucking constipation. And also, if you eat 15 of them, they're great for taking every bit of shit out of your body.
All right, next one is by Fiscus. Rage?
Wackaspunkus?
It's spelled R-A-C-H, which would be rack, right?
R-S-C-H?
R-A-C-H. Raish.
Probably Rush.
And then Fiscus.
Fiscus. Rush Fiscus.
Yesterday, I got a few tattoos touched up and added on a thigh tattoo. One of my tattoos, and
Well, that would fucking hurt. On the inner thigh? Oh, Lord. I'm like, I'll tell you everything you want to know.
one of my tattoos, and actually the first tattoo I ever got, is a raspberry branch on my forearm, and it really needed to be touched up, so it was worked on.
Fucking spade? Well, damn.
Over time, yeah, with sun damage and stuff, depending on how much sun you actually get. And worked pretty heavy. It worked on pretty heavily, and basically went all over every part of that tattoo. This morning, it was time to take off the bandages, clean them, and start aftercare. I got into the shower and carefully removed all the bandages and tape, washed my hair, and basically took a normal shower. I have a really good exfoliating mitt that is very abrasive. Seriously, you can see the dead skin piling up. It's that abrasive.
Damn.
I was very careful to avoid my tattoos on my thigh, ribs, and sternum. Except I stopped paying attention to what I was doing by the time I got to my arms and went straight over my forearm tattoo with it that they just had.
Yeah, that shit must have fucking hurt.
Just an FYI. Going over a tattoo that's not even 24 hours with exfoliating mitt is extremely painful. It immediately started burning, so I got a little extra attention with washing it and applying ointment today. Even just applying tattoo ointment stung a bit. It also went out for, I also went out for a while today, and just walking in the sun for a minute, I could feel that it was pissed. So yeah, don't exfoliate fresh tattoos, or you're going to have a very bad time. Yeah, that,
Ouch.
and then the first comment is, pain aside, I can't imagine a mitt that has ever been used is the opposite of sterile and is essentially pushing infection into your wound. Like somebody would find that one that's like, yeah, you're probably pushing some shit into your. All right, got a couple more here. Next one is by Vegetarian Vegetable.
So you're a cannibal.
Yeah. In solidarity with a fellow user who also injured his most precious and tender of areas, I would like to share my own version of this. I shall start by setting the scene. I, 30s, was handling my regular grooming regimen in preparation for a date a few hours later in the evening. I wanted my boys to be spick and span. No fuzzy bush requiring my date to blunt several machetes just to get to the goods, I thought to myself.
Likes to be nice and primed.
Yes, I'd be a pristine specimen, gloriously well maintained and worthy of my beautiful date.
A cock we'll put on a mantle.
But, my friends, there was soon to be no glory beheld betwixt my thighs.
He want to cut himself?
No, soon I would be writhing on my bathroom floor, appearing before the heavens as a weeping newborn babe. I hop into the shower. Gleefully, I trim my chest hair down, masterfully evading my nipples, taut from the splashing of water.
Taut.
I continue swiftly down to my stomach, to the trail of hair extending from my pubical region. My goal was the appearance of care and a maintenance, not that of a prepubescent youth, so I tidied up and continued my journey downward, pleased with my progress. Like a master of his craft, I shaped and sculpted the hairs of my pubis. Every stroke of my Phillips electric trimmer.
Jesus. Putting that bitch to work.
Cleaving beautiful paths of mowing pubic lawn. Things were shaping up nicely. I was no stranger to these maneuvers. I'd done them countless times before. I knew every curve, every crevice. This land was my land.
All you see before you, I own.
I carefully navigated the inner thighs, the base of my limp shaft, and gazed down proudly at my shower steamed meat cluster. This was almost certainly some of my best work. My snake, while now docile and calm, would soon arise from his majestic manicured field of
Why are you writing like this? It's so fucking airy. It's pissing me off.
And stand proudly before my date. Zzz, sang the trimmer, as I claimed the last strangles of hair. Zzz, all I needed now was to grab my safety razor and tackle the sack. Zzz, but where did I put zzz? That didn't sound good, I thought to myself. Gazing downwards, I gasped. With one momentary lack of concentration, I was now gazing down at his side that can only be described as a pork pulling meat claws clutching my sack.
What, do the fucking blades come into his fucking ball sack?
Yeah. Pink flesh squeezed between the trimmer blades.
Yeah.
Their oscillation halted my tender elastic skin.
Yeah. Fucking ball sack, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you, people. I wish he would drop that fucking weird way he's writing, just be honest.
Yeah, he's being way too...
Yeah, too fucking highfalutin.
Yes.
I'm just a man of letters that one cannot even compare to my
this is what you
vocabulary.
This is what you call a midwit. So they're just smart enough.
Absolute genius.
For what seemed like an entire minute, I could hear nothing but the water running down my cheeks.
Like, it'd be funny if he was doing that on purpose, right? And then when they got like, my motherfucking balls is caught this motherfucker. What the fuck?
There was no pain. There was no time. The clippers by Phillips had spoken. I fumbled carefully for the off button, but I was a moment too late. The silence is broken.
Fuck. It must have fucking hurt.
The blades had done their job, lacerating through my flesh with glee as they buzzed into life. The pain was immediate, the blood pooling around my legs faster than the shower could wash it away. I dropped the trimmer in the bathroom floor, leaping out of the shower. I like to imagine I let out a manly bellow, but looking back, it was almost certainly a shrill shriek followed by tears of panic.
Ouch.
I grabbed the towel and assessed the damage, fluffed my bag over in the sink, and cleared the blood quickly away, revealing the wound. It was deep. Those blades weren't messing around, slicing into my loose scrotal skin like a hungry chinchilla.
Sack. Oh my God.
I grabbed a fistful of tissue paper and wrapped it around my bag and stuffed another few layers into my boxers. Hurriedly clothed myself and rushed out to A&E. I'm not sure what A&E is, but
A&E the TV show, the TV channel. A&E.
After some laughter from the emergency room.
I'm assuming, yeah.
After some laughter from the nurse that saw me, I was told to perhaps keep sharp objects away from my genitals and got patted.
I would give it his face like, bitch, what you? This is a hospital, bitch. What the freak is wrong? You be laughing at my condition?
Thankfully, it would seem balls healed quite quickly, and although I didn't make the date, I was able to rearrange to a week later and recount the story to my now girlfriend.
Oh, she must have been so understanding.
And then how he ends it is even stupider. Balls well that ends well.
Great pun. Or play on words, whatever they're trying to do.
All right, next one is by Nutty Donuts 14.
Nutty Donuts 14.
Yesterday, I completely tidied and cleaned my room. I even washed my quilt. The whole place looks great. Today, I had an Amazon parcel coming by. My bank account curses Prime Day. Because, everybody spends money on Prime Day.
It's Prime Day, baby.
My doorbell goes.
Goddamn Super Bowl. Fucking Black Friday.
Yeah.
And Prime Day or Cyber Monday are like the goddamn Super Bowl weekend of retail.
Yes, they are. The doorbell goes. I grab my handbag, searching inside for my keys. I was like, oh, no keys. I sprint back upstairs and search the usual places. No keys. The courier is knocking on the door and ringing the bell again. So I leg it downstairs, unlock the window closest to the door, and just yell, I'm sorry, I can't find my keys. Apparently, the door's locked. Sure. I don't know why I'd be locked inside like that and need a key, but aside from that. No problem. Hands me the package and appears slightly bemused by the situation.
And tosses it up. Ha!
Pretty sure I made his day. So now I have to untidy my room and find where my keys ended up. Edit. I just looked up from posting this. The keys are on the printer, mocking me. Just sitting right there.
Well, my keys were like in her pocket.
Good place. Bitch. And last one for today. We have Sammy Didali.
Sammy
Didali.
You don't hurt my Sammy. He's my brother, Sammy.
Spurs and Bits. I have been self-conscious about my overall appearance my entire life. I was always the chubby grandkid niece, even though I've only ever been around 125 to 135 pounds for the majority of my life. I've had bags under my eyes since I was practically born, and I've got a bit of a pear-shaped body.
That's an interesting look in my head.
Most of these things I've come to accept, and I've tried to change the things I can. Recently, I had to take some photos for my new job and noticed the peach fuzz on my face was kind of noticeable. I've always been nervous about dermaplaning because I have sensitive skin, and also using a topical retinol for acne here and there, but for some reason I thought, everyone uses Nair. Why can't I?
Fucking that.
Oh dear reader, how foolish I was. I did a test area around my jawline about 2 weeks ago. Despite the teeniest
On your face? You don't do Nair on your face.
Despite the teeniest bit of burning, everything turned out fine. However, when it was time for me to remove the Nair from my face, I accidentally wiped the side that I had applied at first, which I didn't have quite enough time to work its magic, so I ended up reapplying the second coat for about 2 to 3 minutes on that side. So I thought that maybe my face just needed some extra time, about 3 minutes of extra time to be exact. Well, Reddit, I applied the Nair. For sensitive skin, might I add, I even sprung for the fancy applicator one to my face for about 7 whole minutes. I thought the tingling was normal, but I knew something was wrong by minute 3, but I still persisted on. All for the sake of having a super smooth, photoshopped looking bare face.
Fucking chemical burns you gave yourself.
Am I right? By the time I wiped it from my face, I realized my cheeks were a bit numb. Then we're on fire. I chalked it up to just a mild chemical burn that should go away by morning and placed cold compresses on my cheeks before turning in for the night. Whenever I woke up, my face was a bit swollen and my cheeks felt like they were dry, itchy, and almost like they were small open wounds. I had all these tiny scabs and red marks all over my cheeks and part of my chin, and unfortunately couldn't add any aloe, sunscreen, or even wash my face for a full 24 hours, as the product insists upon due to sensitivity.
Oh.
I tried using toner to smooth it, but that immediately backfired and I washed the test swab off my face. Did I mention I also have to file some important paperwork this morning, up and down about 30 miles of highway with a 101 North Cal sun working without a working AC in my car?
So just sweat electric razor for you. Damn, girl. What the fuck were you thinking?
So that was a lot of fun, but I'm not looking for sympathy. And now that the aching and swelling has gone down, thanks Advil, I currently have a thin layer of diabetes dry skin Gold Bond on my face, which already is making the scabs way smoother and is healing. I swear by this stuff, and if you have dry skin or hangnails, my boyfriend let me know I'm still beautiful with all the scabs, and I think that's what counts. And I don't think I'll be touching Nair anywhere around my face for a long while.
I don't think it's designed for your face.
I don't think so. The first comment, you think that's bad? I tried to remove hair from my butthole so
Jesus, man.
so that I might pass a bowel movement without needing to force a turd through thick hairs. It's probably that one dude.
Which one?
Oh, remember the guy that... That was one of the first ones we did. Funny as fuck.
What?
Just thinking about it, where he put Nair or shaved his ass.
No, and like it was like his
slide back and
his cheeks were so fucking smooth, and they created a fucking chemical
like a
factory in his fucking butt cheeks. Like it sealed his butt cheeks together.
And then he spread him in his hand.
Read him and almost fucking died from the noxious fumes.
It's probably that dude.
I bet you it was. That would be fucking wild if it was. his shit must. Oh yeah, because we were fucking laughing so goddamn hard for that one. Wasn't it so bad that I had to try to read it
Yeah,
and I couldn't get through it either?
that was the one. Let's see. Started burning, tried wiping it off with the towel, and the outer layer of my ball sack slewed off too.
Ouch.
Did I mention this is my first day of starting a new job? Anyways, hope your face stops tingling soon. And the person below him, okay, you win. All Nair competitors should use this comment as advertising. Called chemical burns.
Jesus, man, shit is dangerous. And the fact that it can be allowed to give in to people, that it can be bought and sold.
And then the comment below that, shitting through a thicket, it sounds like a country rock band. Band name, shitting through a thicket.
Shitting through a thicket.
Let's see. What about a mask so your skin feels better? Some people still do that. It's no big deal. And it's all like supportive comments after that. The one about the asshole thing is funny though. It's like, okay, bro, you win. You win.
You blew your asshole cheeks out again.
I guarantee it's the same dude that it just swash it back and forth.
Jesus, man. Just the fucking moisture of it probably melted his boxes.
Just horrible. That's the last one I got though for tonight. Anything else to add before we head out?
Guess not. What's left to say in this world?
Very little, apparently.
What if one of those things where you try to articulate how you truly feel, and you just don't have the words or the capacity to communicate it?
Exactly.
Like your brain's just trapped. That's what writers feel like, you know? And they feel like this whole fucking world in here can't be fucking let out here.
Yeah.
Because they can't effectively communicate what they feel.
Pretty much, yeah.
Drives into fucking madness. I gotta go try to be David Dunn and try to save the world in my fucking green poncho.
All right. Well, with that, we will see you guys on the next one.